everyone, this is Keith Scott from out in Sydney, Australia. I'm one of the voices of Bullwinkle J. Moose. It's time to watch Relentless and Unstoppable. And so give it up for your main hosts, Douglas Kenny and Andy McPhee.
Hey everybody, this is Doug Kenny from Relentless and Unstoppable, and I have my co-host Brendan Monk from all the way out in Melbourne, Australia, and we have Emily Bonds. How you doing?
I'm good. How are y'all?
Doing good.
Hi, Emily.
Yeah, so Emily, where are you at the moment?
I am in Katy, Texas, which is a suburb of Houston, and I have my children's artwork over here, and then a plaque I won at work. So that way it works really well for podcasts and for work backgrounds.
Nice. Brendan, where are you at the moment?
I'm in a town called Broadford in Victoria, Australia. So, yeah, it's about, I'd say, an hour and a half north of Melbourne.
Yeah, that sounds cool. Emily, where are you from originally?
Originally, I'm from a really small town called Mount Vernon, Texas. You go to Dallas, you get on Interstate 30, and you drive like you're going to Arkansas. And around the point where you're around 100 miles away from Dallas, that's where I was born.
Nice. I'm originally from Estes Park, Colorado.
Oh, that's fun. That's a lot prettier than my part of Texas. So,
Yeah. So, what was your upbringing like, Emily?
I grew up on a farm, a cattle farm. We had commercial chicken houses for Pilgrim's Pride for a very long time. Typical small town, played a lot of basketball, 4-H, normal farm life.
Nice. What was the farm like?
Let's see, I showed cattle and had to get up early and make sure they had feed and water before I went to school. When we had chicken houses, we had commercial grade chicken houses, not like the cute chicken coops that all my suburban friends have now. But we'd have to go pick up chickens that had died. So that was a part of it. But it was great growing up in a small town because there were always eyes on you. So if you were getting into mischief, it wasn't too long before my mom got a call on our landline that, Emily's up here with the boy. You need to come get her. She's about to get into trouble. She forgot her math homework again. Paula, can you bring it to her? So it was a really great place to grow up.
Nice. Fire away, Brendan.
So, I heard that, is it true that you've been involved in beauty pageants?
It is. Funny, you should ask.
Yeah. How did you
won
get involved?
Last weekend.
Oh, that's good. Well done. Yeah. Congratulations.
It's my new shiny crown. So, yeah.
And how did you get into that originally?
So, pageants were something I always wanted to do. But it's a very expensive hobby. And growing up, the cows ate before we did. So there wasn't a lot of disposable income to go around. But my husband last January asked me, my father-in-law passed away. Let me back up. He passed away last January, and we were sitting there right before his funeral, and my husband asked me, what's something crazy you'd want to do? And I was, just kind of joked and said, it'd be nice to do one of those married lady beauty pageants. And he was like, okay, we can do that. Let's go buy a dress. And I didn't think he was serious until he literally drove up to like a prom dress shop and said, let's go in, you look up a random pageant system and let's try this. And I competed in my first pageant 6 weeks later, did not place, did not do very well, but it was really fun. So I just kind of kept up with it. And last weekend I came home with some hardware.
Gee, that's all we have for Relentless and Unstoppable. So tune into the next episode to hear more amazing stories from amazing guests. This is Keith Scott from Sydney, Australia saying so long, and I'm smarter than the average bear. Cheers!